Someone did ask me for the forward reverse star delta diagram that I did back in the day, so here it is. If you look over here, this is the control diagram. It's your forward contactor, your reverse contactor, the interlocking with it, and then your overload as well. They each have their push buttons as well as the timer, because it starts in star and then ends in delta, right? This is to not make it overdraw the mains or whatever the case may be, current limiting. And then on the right hand side here is just a power diagram with just general fuses. You can use a circuit breaker. So you'll see all the contactors that are used in the control diagram are seen in the power diagram. And so in a normal case, you would normally use a frequency drive. No one uses this anymore, but the fact that people do wire this up is actually very complex. There's a lot of wires for this. If you're doing a frequency drive, it's just like the main feeders in, the main feeders out, and then you can automate that with a PLC. You just connect it to a PLC and it's all on the computer. This is a lot of hard wiring, so if you can do this, I guess it's all good. If there's any questions about this, just ask me. But it's quite straightforward. That's an overload. These are the contactors, right? So yeah, the timer is on this diagram only because it's control related. These are just the contactors kicking in the main power. Wait, the middle feeder they've kept in the middle, but they've swapped them around because that's essentially all you need when you're going forward or reverse. Some people don't want you to push forward while you have reverse going, which is exactly why that interlock is there, right? So I mean, it's a cool design, it's a simple design, but yet when you're in the trade test, an hour or two for this thing, it really does feel like you got to work the living daylights out of the wiring to get it done in that time. But anyway, anyone want some? Okay, so my tips for this would be to get your hand speed going like the week before the trade test or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you can actually wire it in the time, because a lot of the guys choked on this one with time and then they failed their trade test. I remember when I was doing it for the first time, I failed it due to the overload setting not being correct. I was like, it runs, thank God, I'm done. And then the guy's like, nah, fail. But yeah, anyway, that guy Harvey was a difficult cat. But yeah, I eventually got it. I got to keep most of the stuff that I passed, but I had to like go back for this one particularly, and then the wound motor. Yeah, also known as a slip ring motor. So I also messed up a little bit with that one. But I mean, it did work, but it was also something small that he wasn't happy with. So he got me back for these two, and then it was all just greenlit.